Got another red one coming up next. Now these first couple of tractors are just pulled. This is a 10.5 weight class. Those tractors are so big and heavy, they couldn't put much additional weight on them. This next guy up here, this looks to be about a 560. Way underpowered, way underweight. We'll see what he can do with it.
Tucker, you just say your dad.
All right, we're ready for the little international. See what he can do here.
Some food for you, Sam.
Huh?
There's some food for you.
Oh, okay. How about that little 560? One. 128 and an 85. 128 and an 85.
I thought they were a lot louder.
Other classes.
128, 859.
Chief, your retirement plan right here. Do some tractor racing.
They got too much money.
Gail Jonas coming up now on a case 1090. Calls it Mango. He's out of Freeport, Ohio.
They tore the motor apart to get it ready for this, and the parts didn't come yesterday, so no parts, no fix.
Just so you know, there's a live mic up there all the time.
What did you say?
A live mic up there all the time.
Oh, sorry.
All right, out of Freeport, Ohio. See what Mr. Jonas can do here. All right, put them together. Well, we got a new leader there, 271 and a 91. 271 and a 99, that's your leader right now. Chris Evans on another Farmall 560. Okay, Chris Evans on a Farmall 560 out of Akron, Ohio. Kevin's out there at 2:00:08. 2:00:08. Impressive pull for that tractor. Up next, I got Mike Texter on a John Deere 4010 out of Brimfield, Ohio. Many moons ago, I was on a pulling team that pulled a 4010. Not like this one, though. Let's see what he can do here. Anybody out there like John Deere? Anybody at all like John Deere? How about international? How about go-karts? All right, Mike Texter, John Deere 4010. Right now, he needs a 272 or better. I think we got a new leader. I got to get a distance here. Nice pull out of that John Deere 4010. Mike, my eyesight is failing me. Mike's in at 260 even. 260 even. Up next, here you go, a big Johnny Deere 720 2-cylinder out here. Don Biltz out of Akron, Ohio. Calls it Big Johnny. All right, we're getting ready for the big 2-cylinder here. All right, the big old John Deere's out at 154 and a 360. 154, 360. Got a good looking track crew out here taking good care of the track, keeping it in shape. Up next, I got Mike Boyd on a John Deere 4430. Mike's out of Kent, Ohio. I heard somebody clapping. Somebody likes John Deere. I heard a clap. Good looking pull out of that John Deere. $289 and 75. $289 and 75. That's your leader right now. Up next, Alan Albright on an IH 1206. Out of Scioto, Ohio. Awful pretty tractor. I don't know if I'd pull it or not. It's awful pretty. Got one more in the class, and then Dominic, the first puller, did drop, and he's coming back. We do appreciate all the volunteers out here tonight doing all this work. Flagmen, the starter, the hookmen, people on the scraper tractors. They're not getting paid except what you give them, so give them a round of applause. The radio you gave us is dead. The radio you gave us is dead. The radio you gave us is dead. What you think about that one? Huh? How about that? Alan Albright, 1206 International. As nice as that pole was, Mike Boyd still out front, 279 and a 30 for Alan Albright, 279 and a 30. Up next, Dylan Hawk on a John Deere 4430. He's out of East Rochester. And then after that, Dominic Francis coming back for his second hook. After Dominic, pulls him into our first V8 class. 6,000 pounds, small blocks. And looks like we got about 5 in the class.
I'll buy your lunch tomorrow.
You can find my lunch. What the heck is this? Oh. Alright, man, thanks. That's first class? Yeah, this guy Dominic is coming back.
Yeah. Your dad's over.
Alright. John Deere 44 and 30. John Deere 44 and 30 out of East Rochester. Alright, let's see where he's at. In the pits, you small block V8 start heading down this way. Small block V8 start heading down this way. Dylan Hawk out of East Rochester. Alright, Dylan Hawks out of 278 and 64. 278 and 64 for Dylan. Now we got Dominic France coming back. His first hole is 257. Let's see if he can beat that 257 on his first hole. All right, he came back alive there at the end. tonight, Dominic made the right choice coming back. 290 and 24. Preliminary readings, he's our winner. 290 and 24. All right, our order was Dominic France came in first. Second to Mike Boyd. Third to Alan Albright. Fourth, Dylan Hawk. Fifth, Cale Jones. Sixth, Bud Mercer. All right, now we're going to our first VA class. This is the small block. We do have to make a change to the sled right now. First up will be Ben Haltox, International 560. He calls Slow Burn Relit out of Lewisburg, Ohio.
Family fun still left. You got all night tonight and all day tomorrow, and tomorrow here at 7 or 7:30, somewhere in that time frame, I forget, is the monster trucks. So bring the kids, come fill the stands and enjoy some good old-fashioned monster trucks. So we're going to cut back to the announcer and share this out there on your page. We would sure appreciate it.
A lot of the older factories,
You have small children, you might want to what there is for this.
$2.89, only a foot. Can I take a picture of that? I lied to my husband. Oh, here, get your face in. I'm like, this guy's to blame. Yeah, only a foot. I told him 10 foot. He's about to beat me. I'm gonna take a picture of it too. He's gonna beat me when I get back there. Only a foot.
All right, our first VA to the...
Where's Dominic? 290. Yep.
Remember, just like last class, if he doesn't like this look, he can drop and come back.
290.7, 290.1, yeah, a foot and a half.
560 called Slow Burn Relit out of Lewisburg, Ohio.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
All right then, now Bree, hello. Nice ball.
And go ahead and turn the lights on. And turn the lights on, please. Lights on.
All right, he is going to keep that 342. All right, I need Jeff Strawn and Oliver out of Mount Victory, Ohio. Our first competitor says you got to beat 342. Some real estate, so it's going to take the guys and gals a minute there to fix the track up. Got my old buddy Dan Gold out here lining people up. Walking around in red shirt and red hat, used to pull an international himself. name on this. It's going for something. Red and white Oliver. Put them together for the going broke Oliver. Nice pull there for Jeff. We'll get the distance here in a minute. .336 and 32. Nice pull, but not quite enough. 336 and 32. Coming up next, Barney Taylor, International 656, calls the Hot Rod Harvester out of Fletcher, Ohio.
Lock the gate for the grandstand entrance by the porta pots. They need to bring a key to unlock it.
Hot Rod Harvester, let's see what he can do. He's out of Fletcher, Ohio. Back when they started these V8 classes, they were put in antique tractors. So this particular class here is antique stuff with the V8 thrown in it. The other V8 class we have later on, they can do all kind of stuff to that one. Okay, we're going to get the chain tight. Now we're looking for the green flag. There we go. Another good pull. Gotta wait and see what his distance is. These guys are tough. All right, there's your new leader, 353 and 20. Barney Taylor, your current leader, 353 and 20. All right, Larry Bowser, John Deere 4010 calls it Green Thunder. People probably wondering, well, I told you it was antiques. 4010 came out in 1960, so it's not a new tractor.
You got our papers?
What's that? Oh no, they haven't run down yet. No, haven't seen them yet. What is our next class? Oh, classic super stocks. Get a little smoke going. What do you think of this? Guy comes up on the stage, sits right down next to me, and takes his shoe off. I guess he feels at home.
Well, if you'd have filled that hole in, I wouldn't have stepped in it.
He's got to be right down in there somewhere.
Well, we got them guys going 7,200 RPM.
He's got to be quick. He's got to be quick. The other part of the wheel is
342-928.
All right, Larry's out. 342 and 928. 342 and 928 for Larry on the John Deere 4010 Green Thunder. Up next, Josh Van Horn. Pack Shut 40 called Dirty Sexy Money out of Malta, Ohio. Oh, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. You never know, but I don't think so. All right, here we go. Hello, Cockshot. Let's see what we got on that. That was a heck of a pull. Huh? Yeah. I got those sheets for this plastic coming down. Those sheets for them.
That's the winner. 364-853.
Well, what do you think, folks? Did we save the best for last? Yes, we did. 364 and 85. That's your winner, the Cockshut. 364 and 85. Okay, Josh Van Horn, first place. Second place to Barney Taylor. Third, Larry Mauser. Fourth, Ben Holthouse. And fifth to Jeff Shaw.
Okay, what kind of call?
Up
Okay, big guy.
in the pits, I'm waiting for sheets for this class. I got tractors and I got no paperwork. Okay, this class is called Classic Super Stock. They're going to weigh in at 7,700 pounds. They're going to smoke and make noise like a Pro Stock. Smaller horsepower, smaller tires, not as strong as a Pro Stock, but they're going to smoke like that. Hey, do we have sheets coming down here? In the registration booth, do I have sheets coming down here? I think I see somebody coming now.
Coming now, Sid.
Thank you. Are those completed sheets? Okay. You have to go to Indiana to get out of here.
I wouldn't even know how to get there if I tried. It took us 2.5 hours to get here. Thank you.
All right, we're going to start out tonight with Jason Pitts on an Alstromer D21, calls it Pipe Dream, and he's out of Minerva, Ohio. Be followed by Rich Stritzland on a John Deere 5010 out of Minerva. Corey Stoller, John Deere 4010 out of Woodsfield, calls it the Iron Deer. Jarek Simmons on an IH 806 calls it Let's Roll. He's out of Hanoverton, Ohio. Jim Stanny, John Deere 5010 out of Salem, Ohio. Kyle Hawk out of John Deere 5010 out of Kensington, Ohio. Zach Jones on an IH 856 called the Survivor from Freeport. Tucker Urban, 220, AC 220 crack handler. Sammy Kitzmiller will finish the class, John Deere 4010 New Generation. He's out of Alliance. Up now, Jason Pitts. And that's hauling the mail. Jason Pitts on an Alstromer's D21. All right, Jason. Is he keeping that pole? say he is keeping it, Will? All right, $2.99 and $99. $2.99 and $99 for Jason. Up next, Rich Spa. John Deere 5010 out of Minerva. Now these are called classic super stock because once again these are older tractors with a lot of engineering done on them. Update them, make them stronger, disc brakes, what have you. A lot of engineering and thought into these tractors.
I didn't forget about you. I'll have to bring it to work. Okay? Yeah, no, I'll just ship it. I'll work on it. After today.
All right, we got the green flag. All right, what do you think of that 5020? I'm sorry, 5010. John Deere 5010 out of Minerva. Coming up next, Corey Stoller, John Deere 4010, called the Iron Deer out of Woodsville, Ohio. Yeah, you keep this to where you can hear it, and I'll copy off of you. I can't hear out of either. Yeah. Okay, to say that the Near Pass Pulling Team has been in business a long time, this is the Humiliator number 15. They started building sleds when they still had a pullback tractor on them. They've been around a long time. I think now they have, 4 sleds in their stall. They even have a mini sled, pull a little mini mods with. They know what they're doing. They build those sleds from the ground up. You don't go to the store and buy one of them, you have to build them. Backing up to the sled, we got Corey Stoller, John Deere 4010, the Iron Deer out of Woodsville, Ohio. Let's put them together for that one. Corey Stoller. I thought he was going to go down to Monroe Falls with that thing. Corey Stoller, John Deere 4010 out of Woodsville, Ohio. right now, 308 and a 153. 308, 153. Yeah. Yeah, it's asking me 308 and 153, correct? All right, Jared Simmons, IH806, let's roll. All right, Jared was out of 283 and 293 and 280. 293, 280. Got another green one coming out here. John Deere 5010 out of Salem, Ohio. Mr. Tim Stanley at the wheel. Tim Stanley, John Deere 5010. You're bound to trimmer to fill that hole.
Brother Ray was here, he'd say he done twice that many.
All right, you notice some of these drivers getting help backing up. Not that they don't know how, but when you get in that racing competition seat, you have that roll bar around you, it's hard to turn your head around to see what's going on.
These are the last two classes.
Well, it's crap.
Do you have any other finished ones?
No, not yet.
Middle of the spot.
Okay.
These will be the last two classes then. Another nice pull. John Deere 5010. Nice pull, 298 and 38, 298 and 38. But I still got the John Deere 4010 out at 308 and 15. Coming up next, Kyle Hawk on the John Deere 5010 out of Kensington, Ohio. Tell him okay on the radio. Okay, we've just been informed we do have one scratch tonight, mechanical problem. For Zach Jones on the Survivor. Hate to hear that. These guys put so much time and work and effort into these tractors, and then they come to pull something, little breaks, and then they can't play. Tough luck, Zach. Hope you have better luck next time. Up now, Kyle Hawk. John Deere 5010 out of Kensington, Ohio.
Hey, can I ask you a huge favor, even though I know you gave me one? Is there a chance I can get a second one? My ex-wife brought this child.
Say that.
My ex-wife brought my other child.
Do you know what size?
He's as small as you have.
That's adult
That
size.
would work. Because I'd be a dick if I gave it to
I got
my
you.
kid.
I got you.
Hey, if you want money, I'll give it.
Don't worry about it.
You guys have to let it hear my voice.
Kyle Hawk will have his distance here in a minute.
I can give it to my chief and my fire department. That'll work.
Are you up soon?
275, 320.
When you walk back, then I walk
All right, distance for Kyle Hawk was 275 and 32. 275 and 32. Unfortunately, as I told you, Zach Jones had a scratch, had some mechanical issues. So next up will be Tucker Urban. Alice Chalmers, 220, calls it the track handler. They're out of Manaway, Ohio.
Hey, so after this and the next class, can I get you to walk down the sunrise stand over there? I'm giving you a shirt for Zayden, and I'll have a shirt for the boys from this guy right there. Yeah, walk that way to that end where the French fry stand is. That's by the pits, because I'm going to walk down there and get a shirt for Zayden. Alright. Bye.
Alice Chalmers, 220. Let's see what we can do with this thing. Tucker Urban out of Manaway, Ohio. Nice run, got a little under the turbo at the very end there, but nice run. Tucker Urban. Tucker's out at 291 and 901. 291 and 901. Coming up to the sled now, John Deere 4010, called New Generation. Sammy Kitzmiller. Sam's been pulling for a long, long time. Alright, Sam had a nice pull, stumbled a little bit at the end there. Sam's out of Alliance, Ohio. John Deere 4010 called New Generation. Alright, that's going to finish our class. Sam was at 290 and 92. 290 and 92 for Sam. Class $40, 308.15. Second place went to Jason Fitz on the D21. Third to Tim Stanley, John Deere 5010. Fourth to the Let's Roll International, Derek Simmons. Fifth, Tucker Urban. Sixth, Sam Kitzmiller. 7, Kyle Hopp. And 8 was Rich Sturtbaugh. Okay, this is our second V8 class of the night. These guys run 6,500 pounds. We're going to be running in half or near 7,000 RPM. Alright, these are the guys I talked to you about earlier. Between 9 and 950 horsepower coming on these things. 7,200 RPM. Limited to 521 cubic inch. And I'll guarantee you they're all right at 521. First up, Dean Kibler, Case 600, called Good Vibrations. Good Vibrations tractor out of Anderson, Ohio. He's been pulled a long time. He's pulled his Case 600 for a long time. I believe, I'm not sure, but I believe that the rear end of this is still original, which means this tractor is actually chain drive. he keeping that pull? Will, is he keeping that pull? All right, Dean was the first one in the class. He has decided to keep this pull. 328 and 51. 328 and 51. Coming up next, Jeff Neisel, Fireball 560. All Wolf Sparky out of Delaware, Ohio. Jeff Neisel, Fireball 560. Let's see what old Sparky can do. Jeff obviously had a problem there. Look at his distance though. Don't know if he picked the wrong gear or if the clutch didn't lock up. These tractors have multiple discs in their clutch. Have to get to a certain RPM before they lock up. $264 and $799 for Jeff. All right, coming up next will be Tim Dayton. Cockshut 40 called Blue Thunder out of Salineville, Ohio. All right, got a little squirrely on him. He caught it, kept it in bounds. Let's find out what his distance was. Tim Dayton out of Salineville, Ohio. Tim's out at 3:21 and 42. 3:21 and 42. That's a heck of a pull, but that's still second place. Coming up next, Leslie Pitts on a 1946 John Deere 620. They call it the Doe Chaser. Leslie Pitts out of Minerva, Ohio. How'd you like to plow the South 40 with that thing?
This is a new list. Number 17 was added.
Okay. Let me add it on mine, then you can have it. Pitts is out at 3:22 and 55. That puts him in second place right now. Up next, Kevin McIntyre, case 600, called the High Dollar Hooker. Kevin's out of Carrollton, Ohio. Case 600, they call the High Dollar Hooker. In case you're wondering how we're doing the measuring here tonight, we are using a laser system. That's why we can get so exact on their distance. Yeah, put them together for that one. Kevin McIntyre, the High Dollar Hooker. We'll get you a distance here in a moment. tractor before that, Leslie Bitts, went 322 and 550. Kevin McIntyre, case 600, 322 and 160. That's how close we are. 322 and 160 on that last pull. Up next, Jeff Shaw out of Mount Victory. On Oliver. Okay, Jeff pulled in that first V8 class, which means this particular tractor is the small block version. See what he can do against the big blocks. Jeff Shaw and Oliver calls it going for broke. Let's wait for an official distance. I don't think he did it. Let's wait for official distance. Nice pull for Jeff, but he's in 303 and 132. 303 and 132. All right, coming up next, Roger McClure. 1958 Cockshut 570. Calls for the Gray Goat. Roger from down in Millersburg. Roger has quite a collection of Cockshut tractors. Used to pull antiques, now he's pulling V8s. Been around the game for a long time. Let's see what he can do with this thing. What do you think, folks? You like these V8s? Anybody like the V8s? You know, any other crowd I could get going except tractor pullers. They just will not get going. Yeah, and a lot of these people, they don't know what a tractor pull is. It just came out of curiosity. Okay, I told you we're measuring by laser. So it takes a minute or two for the laser to read it, go through the computer, then it can give us the distance. Okay, Roger's out at 312.012. 312.012. Sean Pitts. Alice Chalmers, D15, called the Outlaw Alice, out of Hanoverton, Ohio. And yes, we had another Pitts earlier. They are brothers. This is John Pitts. Nice pull for that little Alice Chalmers. All right. John's right down in there, but he didn't take first place, but he's at 3:24 and 25. 3:24 and 25. Still got Dean Kibble out front with 3:28 and 51. Coming up next, Oscar Trivich, Farmall 400. Calls it the Freaky Farmall. Here out of Waynesburg, Ohio, Oscar Trivich. Oscar's been doing this for a day or two. He knows how to drive. Let's see what happens. I want to thank my old buddy Dan Gulp for coming out tonight and helping us line up the tractors, keeping the show going. Up here on the stage, Andy Leopold giving me a hand in recording distances. Appreciate it. Okay, the Freaky Farmall. Let's see what happens. I don't know, folks. What do you think on that one? I'm going to have to wait for a measurement on that one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we do have a new leader, Oscar Trivich, 3:30 and 13. New leader, Oscar Trivich, 3:30 and 13. Two more to go in the class. Got Barney Taylor coming up next. International 656. They call it the Hot Rod Harvester. He's out of Fletcher, Ohio. He'll be followed by Mike Yasko to round out the class. Mike is on a 19 and 49 Oliver 88 that he calls Olive Nasty. Right now, though, we got Barney Taylor. was talking about with the slipper clutch. Seems like he's revving that engine up to move. He has to get the RPMs up for the clutch to work. All right, we're going to get the chain tight, then we're going to look for the green flag. See what Barney has for us. Barney, wish my mouth would work. Barney Taylor will get his distance here in a moment. Seems like the last few tractors have all been slipping over to the left side there. All right, Barney Taylor on International Hot Rod Harvester 315. 06, 315.06. Last man in the class here, Mike Yasko Jr. Oliver 88, they call him Olive Nasty, and he's from Greenville, Ohio. Last man in the class, then we'll go to our 12,500 pound farm stock class. Appreciate all you folks coming out here tonight. I hope you're having a good time at the Summit County Fair. See something you like, let us know. If you see something you don't like, let us know. We can't fix it if we don't know it's broke. Mike Yasko, last man in the class. Tractor's called Olive Nasty. He needs to beat 330 and 13. He needs 330 and 14 at least. Well, he got it back over to the right-hand side. We're going to have to see what his distance was. Need you 12.5, tractor. Start lining up. 12.5. Start lining up. All right, Mike Yasko is at 317 and 34. We'll get you the places here in just a moment. First place, Oscar Turkovich on the Freaky Farm Wall. Second, Dean Kibler, Good Vibrations. Third, John Pitts, the Outlaw Alice. 4, Leslie Pitts with the Doe Chaser. 5 was Kevin McIntyre. 6, Tim Payton, Tim Dayton, Talk Shut 40. All right, right, 12.5 farm stock. I'm looking for Mike Boyd, Cale Jonas, Dark Albright, Dominic France, Bud Mercer, Dylan Hawk, Mike Texter.
No idea.
Is that yours?
Yeah, Rose. That's going to be our grandkids. Mike helps us when we let them ride.
Okay, all right. All right, first up in this class, Mike Boyd, John Deere 4430. Out of the stable owned by Chuck and Rose Palmer. Chuck and Rose have been up here all weekend helping us build the track, helping us maintain it. We appreciate all their help. Number 14, what does that name look like? How would you pronounce that? Dark?
Dark?
I don't know.
I never heard that before.
No, it looks like it's a woman. It's not the same person that drove it before. Mike Boyd on a John Deere 4430 out of Kent, Ohio. Make a little adjustment on the sled. All right, Mike Boyd, first person in the class. We'll get a measurement for you here in a moment. Mike's out at 306 and 43. 306 and 43. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I'm out here enjoying myself. Nice summer evening. I'm at a tractor pull and I'm eating homemade chocolate chip cookies. Cale Jonas, case 1090. They call it Mango, and he's out of Freeport, Ohio. comes out there at 296 and 76. Coming up next for all you ladies over there, you're going to have a chance to stand up and cheer Darcy Albright on an International 1206. You ladies, I expect you to cheer her on. Here, you come up here and do this, and I'll go take a nap.
All right.
If you're not tired, you come up here and announce this, and I'll go take a nap.
Ready? Say all right.
Wait till she pulls, and I'll tell you what to say, okay? All right, Darcy Albright. In just a moment, I'll have her distance, and I'll have a guest that's going to tell you what the distance is. I'll tell you what numbers to say. Okay, wait a minute. Y'all tell me, and I'll tell you. Okay?
You have to say it loud and whisper, okay? He's going to give you numbers, okay?
Okay, say 301093.
301-093.
Say it again. Say it again.
301-093.
All right, thank you. 301 and 093 for Darcy. Got a little future firefighter here giving me a hand. All right, up next is going to be Dominic France, 4255. Ooh, golly.
Face, do you remember seeing him the other day when we dropped Daddy's tractor off?
Yeah.
He's sitting in that tent talking to Daddy?
I spend a lot of time sitting in that tent.
Do you think he sleeps here for a week? Yeah. Probably
Well,
a lot more than a week.
I sleep during the day for the week, but I go home at night.
Spends a lot of time here.
Yeah. I do that for the month, the whole month before fair. I do that.
I bet. A lot goes into that, huh?
Yeah, and that's what, 5 days, 6 days. What is it? 5,
Then at
6?
the end, you're like, what now?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like between all the work we do and all the work the 4-H kids do, you'd like it to last longer, but at the same time, you're done.
Yeah, I'm sure. Mixed feelings, I'm sure.
All right, Darcy France backing up the sled now, 4255, John Deere. See what happens on this one. And I'll have my little buddy give you the numbers again. Yep.
I thought 12.5 was supposed to be the last one.
This is 12.5.
That's 12.5?
Yeah. and Dominic France. We'll have a measurement in a moment.
You didn't move the cone, buddy. That might be a good thing for Daddy.
Okay, this time you say 305-513. Say it again, 305-513. There you go. 305 and 513. 305 and 513 for Dominic Prince. Up next is going to be Bud Mercer on the International 1066. He's out of Bloomingdale.
You're professional. He's gonna hire you next year. You gotta come here and do it.
I'm not going to do it next year. You got to do it all yourself.
Go for it. You'll be 6 then. I think you'll be able to.
All right, I just found out my little buddy's going to be 6 next year. He's going to take over. I'm going to stay home. He'll announce for me next year. Yeah.
Mason's an outlet.
Are you happy he's coming or happy that I'm leaving? All right, Bud Mercer on an IH 1066.
I'm almost sure. He was 306 and he was 305. Like,
Phil, Phil.
306?
Mike Boyce is 306.
305.
Right.
Yeah.
9/10.
Coach can beat me. I don't care.
Anybody else can beat me. He's gonna do a little dance as he walks away from the window.
All right, Bud Mercer, we'll get you a distance.
Is this the one he wanted to be?
No, it was one before that.
What do you mean?
303-653.
Okay, 303-653. Say it again. All right, 303 and 653 for Bud. 303 and 653. Up next, Dylan Hawk on a John Deere 4430. Dylan's out of East Rochester, Ohio.
You better read it on the paper. You want to read it on the paper? Yeah, read it. Oh, man. That's two. Anticipation building. You want to put your trucks back in here? Are your eyes itchy or are you tired?
I'm tired.
Are they itchy? He's got miserable allergies, so I'm sure that's what's beating him up right now. They can't
I tell you to, say 294-634.
294-634.
All right, Dylan Hawk was out of 294 and 634.
Are you excited? What a great day to be alive. We're going to talk about this for weeks.
All right, the last tractor of our class. The last tractor of the evening, in fact. Mike Texter, John Deere 4010 out of Brimfield, Ohio. So you're going to take my job next year, huh? And I can stay in my tent and sleep? I'm going to stay home next year. He's going to do it.
Hey, you got to wait for the tractor to go, okay?
What's your first name?
Mason.
Mason.
I don't remember.
Which one, Bud Mercer? 30365.
You're a 306.
Yeah, you're at 30643.
He's a 303. What's a 303? I told them you were going to dance down there, so.
All right, we'll get your distance here in just a moment. But first, I want to introduce my special announcer. This is Mason Boyd. Mason, how old are you? 5 years old. Next year, he'll be 6. I'm going to retire. He's going to take over. Now, we got to wait till we get the numbers.
Hey!
Okay, now when I tell you to, say 276-580.
276.
No, wait till I tell you. I gotta turn it on. Wait till I tell you. 580. All right, Mason, thank you. 276 and 580. 276 and 580.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming, Dan. Now, Mason has to do one more thing before he leaves tonight. He has to tell you who the winner is. Who's the winner, Mason?
My dad.
Your dad, Mike Boyds, at first place. Second went to Dominic France. Third to Bud Mercer. Fourth, Darcy Albright. Fifth, Kayla Jones. Sixth, Dylan Hawk. And 7, Mike Texter. Mason, thank you for helping me today. Dan Gold, again, thank you for helping out tonight. Andy Leopold, thank you.
Katie, can you hand me my shoes right there?
All the track crew and officials and everybody, we thank you. Craig Storm, another fine job with the near pass sled. Thank you for coming down here. You all enjoy yourselves the rest of the evening. Be safe going home.
So excited. Oh, look, he's living his best life. He got to do that. Now he just the track earlier with Joe. Oh, really?
Grand steer went $9.50 a pound.
He's been working all day. Awesome.
Is that good or bad?
Well, the record is 28.
Yeah. I thought so, yeah.
Grand chicken went for 3,000.
Oh, man.
Previous was I think 1,800.
Man.
Oh, the prices were down at the Sled.
All right, Andy, thank you. Appreciate it.
Anything else to put away or not?
Yep, just got to throw that in the trash and get my butt up.
All right, everybody, that is it for the tractor pulls tonight at the Summit County Fairgrounds. thanks for watching, and you still have plenty of time to get out to the Summit County Fair. It runs all day tomorrow. The monster trucks are here tomorrow, so bring the family down and see the monster trucks, and we will try to share some of that out live too. So again, thanks for watching, thanks for sharing our stuff out there, and we will see you next time in the sky. It's Cliff at Buckeye Drone signing off from the Summit County Fairgrounds in Ohio. And there's a couple Summit counties all over the country. So see you guys later. Have a great night.